Hello and welcome to Mayfair Prestige's YouTube channel. Today we got something really special for you guys again. Another video, another great car, a car I really like. Now, it's another Ferrari. It is the 458 Spider. The nice thing about this car that we got in stock right now actually, it's a very late 458 Spider. It's actually a 2015 car. So the crossover between the 458 and the 488 came around about 2016. So this has got to be one of the last cars that's right-hand drive to come out of Ferrari. So it's a really nice car. It's a beautiful spec, white in color. Look, I'm not the biggest Ferrari fan, as you guys know from previous videos. I'm a bit of a Porsche guy, but there are some Ferraris I really like, and I have to say this is one of them. I know we've discussed F12 previously, and I'm a sucker for an F12 and that V12, but when you're looking at the mid-engine V8s like the 458 is, that naturally aspirated V8 engine that this car's got is a beautiful engine, and I think performance-wise it's more than enough you're going to need for the road. Looks-wise, I think they're so stunning in the Spider form. I think the back of the car works so much better with the Spider. I think the Italia for me still looks great, but I personally prefer the Spider versions. Actually saying that, I prefer the Spider version of the 488 as well. I don't know what it is, but I think the lines of the car work better when the car is a Spider. And the nice thing with the Ferrari Spiders of the 458 is it's a metal folding hard roof, so you haven't got any of that soft top roof like the old-fashioned cars, which, you know, not to everybody's liking. It's much nicer to have the roof that's metal and enclosed. But yeah, got a really nice car, 458 Spider. Hope you enjoy it. Let's go. Nothing like a 458. So like I was saying, this is a great example of a 458 Spider. It's got lovely spec options. You've got all the carbon fibre interior, the carbon fibre driving zone and LED. You've got all the carbon fibre air vents. So in terms of spec on this car, it's a really nice spec with the white exterior. Oh, central London, with the white exterior, the black sport seats, and that noise. It's the space you have within the cockpit. You know, they feel, you know, I'm 6'1" and I got a lot of leg room. I'm not cramped. I don't feel claustrophobic. The view is, you know, you can see a lot. You don't feel like you're inside like a tunnel. The vision is very good. So really, in terms of that, I think comfort as well as speed is just a great thing that Ferraris possess. So you've got the Manettino switch here, so you have got race, sport, wet mode, and then these are the two modes you should really never go near. This is your traction control off and then everything off. So ideally don't really go near them, but you can go into race and sport, wet mode conditions if it is raining. So all these setups are really good, and they do change the exhaust nose. So this is sport mode now. And the really good thing with these cars, I think, is how usable they are. You know, you can drive them at slow speeds and just relax and chill and, you know, not be such a hooligan, and they're still so comfortable, and the gear changes are very smooth, and, you know, like I'm driving it now in full automatic, and the gear changes in this are like any other car. It doesn't change gear violently, or doesn't select a gear that it shouldn't be in. You know, the automatic selector in here is very good. I mean, especially for like central London driving, when you don't need to be so, you know, maybe you don't want to use the paddles like I am now, because look, I'm generally going from first, second, third back to first, so really is any use in the paddles. And I suppose if you're on open roads or B roads, you know, yeah, of course you're going to want to take over and start engaging the paddle shifts. But like this, you know, I'm in second gear now in auto. You know, the gear changes are just seamless and very well done. you do have these lights that do appear on the steering wheel as well. So they will appear as the revs go up to kind of indicate that you need to change gear. Obviously it's a bit difficult to show them now because at the moment I'm kind of not moving that quickly, and every time I do try and accelerate I've got to kind of let off the gas because I'm either at another set of traffic lights or traffic. But there are gears here, lights here to help you with your gear selections. I think the nice thing about the 458 as well, it's a very forgiving car to drive. It can make you look a better driver than you actually are, whereas, you know, the F12, you seem to be more, you have to be on the ball the whole time. You know, there isn't a second in an F12 where you can not concentrate on what you're doing at that moment. You know, you've got to be holding the steering wheel, you've got to be in control of that car because that car can bite you hard. Whereas I find the 458, you're a lot more relaxed in the car. You know, you can fiddle with the buttons, you can make phone calls, you know, you can do a lot more without having to worry like, oh my God, I'm going to die, like you are in an F12. So I think in that sense, it's just a great car because it's got everything. It's got that slow speeds just to drive around and cruise around. And if you do want to open the taps out, which I'd love to show you, but unfortunately we are in central London, it's a bit difficult. This thing is just phenomenal and revs all the way up to 9,000. I mean, just listen to that V8. That V8 is just absolutely sublime. Let's select bumpy road. And the bumpy road button does make a big difference. So if you are doing, you know, London driving and driving in roads like we are on today, it does make a huge difference to be on this bumpy road setting. Woo-hoo-hoo, baby. You could never get bored of driving this car. One last thought I have on Ferrari. Look, a lot of people are Ferrari diehards, and look, I love Ferrari. I think they make great cars, don't get me wrong. But this is the way I see it. From the old generation Ferraris, they get to a point where they make a damn near perfect car. So if you look at the 308, the 328 and the 348, for me they weren't great. Then they got to the 355. That was a good car for its time. Looks still incredible to this day. Then you got to the 360 and the 430. Still not quite right. Then you get to the 458. This thing, damn near perfect. I can't think of anything better they can do to this car apart from what they did is make a Speciale version. So really, in terms of where Ferrari were to where they are now, I think they hit the nail on the head with this car. For me, I like the body styling much better of the Spider as opposed to the Italia. I think the back end of the car looks a lot better on the Spider version than it does on the Italia version, but that's personal preference. So there we are, the magical Ferrari 458 Spider in white, available now. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon. I look tired. That manufacturer, it up. I always up the first take, people. You have to give me that. I always the first take, bro. I love this car, honestly. I love this car. You just never get bored of listening to that soundtrack. Who needs a stereo? And in this beautiful sunshine, what else can there be better than this? So there we are, the 458 Spider. One more thought I want to give you guys about Ferrari. I'm not the biggest Ferrari fanboy in the world. This person's coming up a one-way road the wrong way. This is a one-way street going that way. Yeah, you better be careful. If I was you, I'd turn around. No, it's not our filming. You're in a one-way road going the wrong way. Sorry, I had to tell her. She's going up a one-way road the wrong way.